And welcome to Capital Talk, a program we hope will have an impact on the future of Kenya. Now, more than ever, I'm Jeff Koinange. And all this week, if you've been watching Capital Talk, you know we've been having what we call visitors, people in town for one mission or another. And we get them on the bench. And we started off with Rita Dominic, and everybody went crazy. Well, ladies, it's time for some eye candy. Yes! Everybody's been asking, when are we going to get this superstar? When are we going to get this guy? And I said, which guy? Everybody. Ramsey Nouah. Everybody kept telling us. So finally, to end this week, to top it off, a man who's done more than 200 movies to his credit. He is no doubt Nollywood's #1 actor. He's huge. He does all kinds of roles, villains, lover boy, heartthrobs, you name it. Does it amazingly well, but he's focused. He says he wants Nollywood to go to the next level. Nollywood can be Hollywood, or better. If we have the quality, if we have the proper people in place and the technology, it can blow up. He is of mixed heritage, from Lebanese to Israeli to Nigerian. Oh yeah, ladies, sit back. It's your turn. Ramsey Nouah.
How you doing, Jeff?
How you doing, my brother?
That was a great introduction. Thank you. I'm kind of overwhelmed, darling. My head is getting bigger.
Everybody's been asking about you, man. Everybody.
Yeah.
Women, especially when we had Rita earlier on this week. They said, okay, you've had Rita, we want Ramsey.
Oh, great.
And look.
Here I am. Go ahead, send
Welcome
me.
to Kenya, man.
Thank you.
First time?
Yeah, my first time.
How's it feel so far?
Absolutely lovely. I'm having the blast of my life here. The people are warm, they're very caring, they're, very hospitable. Yeah. I've just been here for like barely 24 hours now, and I'm getting all the best of warmth and love that I didn't see coming.
Ramsey, it's tough being a star, and obviously, you reach that level and you are huge. There's nobody who doesn't know you. Is that difficult to live with on a daily basis?
Trust me, it is. You don't want to walk a mile in my shoes.
No.
But, we tend to put it together. We tend to get, become, like you rightly said, be focused and also humble, which you said to me earlier. You got to be humble just to keep it together.
Yeah.
You don't let the fame get to you. So you don't kill it, because definitely that'll be the step towards you going down.
Correct.
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 So, but apart from that, we hang on in there somehow.
Yeah.
We find a way around it.
Yeah. It must be tough for you, though. I mean, you got the looks, you got everything. All the ladies were saying, I hope he's going to have his shirt buttoned down, man. They want to see your chest. I mean,
Jeff, they didn't say that. No,
they
come
did.
on.
They were saying this.
They didn't say that.
I swear. Did you know from day one, did you know you were going to be an actor?
No. I wanted to be a pilot. I love everything about aeronautics. But, I still feel I wish I could fly. Fly without being in the plane. Fly, be in the clouds. I tried it once. I tried jumping out of the plane, parachuting. It was lovely. I just wanted to feel the clouds up there, touch it. Make it seem as if you're touching every part of the world, not just being on the ground.
Yeah. What many people may not know, Ramsey, is that you've been in this business for half your life. For 20 years, you've been in this business. Yeah. How did you break in?
Well, at the time in Nigeria, the industry wasn't active at the time. We only had soap operas and television networks and all of that. And yeah, I got into one of those, and it lasted for just a year, and then came the advent of Nollywood. And then with that, I was one of those chosen. I got together with some friends of mine, the directors and all of that, and we tried to, put some creativity together, in as much as there was very little, at our disposal to actually make good movies. But then we did what we could, and coincidentally the stories were nice and the people loved it, and then that's how we got started.
And when you did that first scene, or when they called you up, did you know, when you saw yourself back on TV, whatever it is, you saw yourself and you said, my goodness, maybe this is what I was born to do?
Yeah, well, okay, in the beginning when I got involved, it was more like I needed cash. I needed to survive one way or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, the employment rate was very bad in Nigeria at the time. So you just got to get your hand on something. And that was what I got my hands on. And, after the first and second and the third, it blew up, and it blew up so big, and everybody tended to know you. And then other producers kept coming in and saying, let's do this, let's do that. And then it started paying the bills, and then it started taking care of me. And then it started, I moved from that level of where I had nothing to where I can eat, find something to eat, find something to wear, clothes to wear. And Well, ever since it's been like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Now it's a whole, I mean, it's quite a big industry right now. Yeah.
I mean, Nollywood is huge, Ramsey. It's
Yeah,
huge, right?
yeah.
But like you were saying, it can even be better, can it?
Absolutely, of course, yes. I mean, we're having issues with finances, financial backup, capital to actually do good movies. Now, we have the content. We have good actors, performing actors. We have good directors. We have some young, brilliant kids coming up now. They're doing fantastically well as a director, as an editor, and all the rest, So all we need now is enough money to put the technical sides together, like, the cameras, the good cameras, the good microphones, and to edit properly, to do it the right way. And of course, we have a film school in Nigeria where people go to school and then they get to learn, the basics of all of these things. So what we basically need, that I would say, is good finances to back up Nollywood, and then then we will take it to that level we want to, international level, where you can take your movies to festivals and all of that, and then people will look at it and appreciate it. Yeah.
Some Nigerians have broken through to that Hollywood thing. I mean, I'm talking about Chiwetel
exactly.
Tunde.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they're doing fantastically well.
Great, yeah.
Is that something you would want to do, Ramsey?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Hollywood calls me. Definitely, I would gladly oblige. I mean, I couldn't possibly say no. Definitely, but it's a great thing to know that there are names from Nigeria are doing so well up there. Basically, we will just probably need their support. That when we start to spring up with our own good works, and hopefully when we, beckon on them, maybe they would oblige us. Considering that they're indigens like we are.
Correct. Are you surprised at the popularity of Nigerian movies outside Nigeria? Because, I mean, in Kenya, everybody talks about Nigerian movies. And I'm sure if you go to Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi, South Africa, same thing.
I'm shocked. Trust me, I swear to God. At some point in the beginning of my career, I would travel out to certain places, like, and you wouldn't get recognized, and you feel like, oh, thank goodness, I can walk to the mall, I could go to clubs, and I'm living like a regular, normal person, but not anymore. We're like big goldfishes right now. I mean, I'll go like there was a time I was in a mall somewhere in America, in Maryland, and this was a couple of years back, and then a lady, like, I was feeling very happy, like, okay, yeah, I'm in the free world. I'm here now. I don't need to like be waving and smiling constantly at everybody. And then I was walking, I was jumping, and then somebody just looked at me and said, "Hey, you know that dude from Nigerian movies?" I'm like, no, sorry, wrong person. I walked off, and she gave me that look like, wow. And that person was, I think she was Ghanaian. Another woman saw me, which is some part of Africa again, said the same thing. I denounced it. Then the Nigerian woman now saw me, and she was like, "Hey, Ramsey Nouah." I said, no, you have a wrong person. "Oh, I'm just greeting you because I see you on movie." And then she walked off. She just hissed and walked off. I'm like, you can't play with Nigerians like that. No. You won't get away with it. So, and then that's when I started to realize how far Nollywood is going, It meets all the Africans in diaspora around the world. That's just what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's incredible, huh? It's incredible. Bottom line, what do you like playing, Ramsey? Do you like playing that villain? Do you like playing the bad guy? Or do you like playing the heartthrob, the heartbreaker? Which role suits you best?
What kind of role can I use to... I love Godfather by Al Pacino. Yeah. I love the character. That calm, calculated look of the ability to be mean on the inside. I like characters like that.
The evil ones.
Yeah, well, basically, it's not written on the forehead, right? Or it's not on the face that, he looks very unassuming. You'll be shocked at what he can do in the back. I like characters like that. Yeah. Yeah.
You were saying in the beginning it was difficult, it was a struggle, right? Now, are movies not just paying the bills? Is this a way to make a living? Can someone make a living? Yeah. Or do they have to do 200 plus movies in order to make it?
Okay, well, there's how it is. If you are good in Nollywood right now, you rise. Once you rise, you start to get paid at that level. From the beginning, no, the money is usually not is virtually nothing. But the Nigerian market is more like they just want to go for the faces. That's what it is right now, and that's how you get paid. So you have to build your way one way or the other to get to the top by making sure you do very good movies of good quality, characters that you're playing, you can interpret them properly, and get people to love you, for as because you're doing it very well, you're doing it good. So that's the way we survive in Nollywood for now. Like I said, Nollywood doesn't really have a fine-tuned market, a well-regulated market. You get so we have the fame. Everybody knows Nollywood all around the world, but we don't have the finances to back that up. So because of that, it's still kind of like pretty poor at the moment. But if we put resources together, there's a good wind of change blowing in Nigeria right now. I mean, the change of government and so many things about to happen. And I feel very strongly in a couple of years more to come that Nollywood will be really big.
It'll be huge.
It will be like what we expected to, what we're looking for it to become.
Are there some actors and actresses who you act with, who you play roles with, that you just bounce off of each other and you find there's so much good chemistry? Because everyone talks about Genevieve or Rita Dominic, and when you're cast with them, you can see there's chemistry, there's good acting, and it brings out the best in you. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, those two names you just mentioned, we share very good chemistry together. I mean, they're very matured minds, Genevieve, Rita Dominic, and a few other actresses, that I could say very well. Yeah, because you need to connect properly, sort of like to bring out the best in the performance, the characters you all are playing. Yeah.
Do you pick and choose your scripts now? Are you in that position that when someone hands you a script and says, "I want you to be this guy," and you can say, "You know what? I'm not feeling it."
Oh yeah, of course. It's been like that for years. Even as an upcomer, you could still say that. You could say, "No, I don't want it. I don't like it." You're not mandated. It's not mandatory that you take a script or you pick a script. So basically, we make choices of scripts. We do, that happens.
Good. Okay, Ramsey, I want to talk more about that, and also I want to talk about your most memorable role, which is the role that you look at or you see a movie and you say, "I was good there, man," and also your worst role as well, because there's a movie you can look at and say, "Oh my goodness, that was not me. Oh no." Okay. And also, what lessons? I mean, there's some kids out there watching you from the East Coast to the West Coast, up and down, and they want tips, they want advice from someone like you who's been in the business 20 years, and they want to get into this business. What kind of advice? First, let's take a break.
Great.
I told you, folks, it's eye candy time. Ramsey Nouah on the bench. What a week it's been. I tell you, from Rita Dominic to Ramsey, we've got Nollywood covered up and down, and we're getting some good advice. Nollywood is where it's happening. And I tell you, we can get there. We can get to that Hollywood stage because the talent is there. The human resource is there. We just need the technology. Sit back. Plenty more Ramsey after the break. Back in a moment. And welcome back to Capital Talk. What a week it's been on the bench. We've covered all bases. From Nollywood, we started off with, we're ending with Nollywood. From Rita Dominic, and now the biggest heartthrob in Nigeria and across Africa and the world for that matter. A man who's done more than 200 movies in his 20-year career. And by the way, he's only 40 years old. Good grief. Sit back, ladies. Eye candy time. Ramsey Nouah. I'm sure a lot of ladies are saying, "I wish I was on that bench right now."
Yeah. Like I would say likewise. I wish I was sitting on the bench with certain actresses like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Ooh. Absolutely. Yeah. Your most memorable role, Ramsey. Most memorable.
I could count a few. But the bad ones, there are loads of them. Okay, fine. I loved the character I played in Dangerous Twins. I was a twin in the movie, and it was the first time we tried to come that close and doing a good twin movie in Nigeria. It was the best in Nigeria at the time, and it was very, very nice. The director and producer he put in everything just to get the best of that production. I liked my part in Repuff, where I played the character of a bad boy, like a leader of a gang, but the cool, calculated kind of guy, who does the math at home, sends out boys to go carry out his machinations outside, and all of that. And I love my part in My Love. It was one of my movies, and I loved one of my first major movie that I came out with. It was called Silent Night. It's Silent Night, and Silent Night was good. It was our first flick, and it was a nice one.
Do people come up to you and say, "I loved you in that role, man"?
Yes,
They do, huh?
They do, yeah.
So they appreciate.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Now Africans, they appreciate a whole lot. Sometimes they're trying to remember because you've done too many movies. So trying to remember that movie you hurt this other girl, you broke her heart, and then you took off, and then stuffs like that. I'm like, yeah, I've done too much. I can't remember titles myself.
Being such a star, Ramsey, is it difficult handling the press? Is it difficult handling, because a lot of haters out there.
Yeah.
From Kenya to Nigeria, you name up and down, there are haters out there.
Yeah, I know.
How does one handle it?
You ignore them. That's what I do. I just ignore them because the truth about it, when you banter words with them, you only make it worse. And they're probably going to talk. They're going to speculate. They're looking for, and then most times it's more like bad news that sells, and that's what they want. So they're looking for reasons to write bad things about you. They're looking for ways to mar you. So all you do is just avoid and ignore them.
And just focus on your work.
Focus on your work.
Excellent, excellent. These Africa Movie Awards, is that a good thing? Is that recognizing talent across the continent?
Oh yeah, the AMA Awards. It's like the biggest awards in Africa as we speak, and of course, if you're nominated, it's a big thing. It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it all started in Nigeria, and we thought, okay, like virtually everything. Nigerians have poor management and managerial skills to manage things, and longevity. They usually don't have that. But with AMA has crossed that hurdle, and it gets bigger, as a matter of fact, And they get to bring in Hollywood stars, in each of the award nights.
Yeah.
So it's a great thing. I think it's beautiful. It's a good thing. Yeah.
I saw one year, I think there was Angela Bassett and Danny Glover.
That's right. Yeah.
Huge.
It was huge.
Huh?
Yeah, it was huge. I was so happy to meet Danny Glover in the backstage. I was very happy. I'm like, oh, sir, you know what? I love your performances. I love your great roles. Yeah. I met with Angela Bassett when she was there too. I met with Cuba Gooding Jr. when he came. I met with Monique. I met with a few. Yeah.
Do you see yourself acting out there on one of those movies with one of those characters? Do you see yourself?
Like I said, it would be a great honor. If I'm on stage or I'm playing with alongside Cuba Gooding Jr. or Denzel Washington or Al Pacino, oh my God. I'm just thinking how I'm probably going to compose myself to play the character very well, because I'll probably be too excited to deal with it. I'll be so excited. I'll be like, I'll be jittery. Yeah. I know that.
Yeah. Can the AMAs be our Oscars one day?
Yeah, I hope so. I strongly believe, and I believe that it should be. I believe so, and I hope it will. Yeah, I hope it will. Yeah.
There are a lot of young boys and girls, young men and women out there who are watching you right now, Ramsey, and they're seeing, this guy. I want to be him when I grow up. He's been in the business 20 years. He's hung in there. He's done all these movies, and he still has the passion. He's not tired. He's not walking away. He hasn't quit the business. Yeah. You're still on a trajectory. Yeah. What advice do you give them?
Well, I just have a simple advice, Have faith as little as a mustard seed, and you will achieve. It's so simple in life. You believe in yourself. You believe in what you do. If you have the talent, if you know you have it from inside, just believe that you can make it happen. And that's what will sail you through. That's what I believe in. That's how I move. Good
advice, Ramsey. At the same time, there are a lot of disappointments along the way, right? People need to realize that.
Oh yeah,
right?
Sure.
Not everyone can end up like Ramsey Nouah.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we all can't be at the front stage. Some people got to be behind to clap. Everybody is a genius in what they do. Yeah. And when they do what they do, they're on the front stage. You clap for them. Okay, I'm a good actor today. I get applause here and there. I appreciate it. I take a bow. A doctor who's a great surgeon, he comes, he does great work. He get applause, Yeah. A cameraman who's great, he's celebrated. Yeah. We all have our different place where we stand, where we can be great. You could be a great footballer. It depends on where you are. Just believe it. Just believe that, okay, I know I can do it. and then you get there in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's nothing, there's nowhere, as a matter of fact, there's no business, there's nothing you want to get involved with that doesn't have its ups and downs. We all have, everything in life has its ups. It can't be all that smooth. Even for the high and mighty and the rich and wealthy, whatever, they still have their traumatic sides and moments too.
What do you do when you reach that stage, Ramsey? When you feel, you know, I can't take this anymore. I can't get up this morning to do this. What do you do?
You know what I do? I think I just lock myself in. I tend to just go in my world, you know, be by myself, and try and convince myself, talk to myself, psych myself that, look, it's your cross. You got to carry it. That's it. And that's what actually sails me through. Because, yeah, in as much as I would hate it at the moment, but you know that when you're pain and you're angry, it's just temporal. You know you can't carry anger in your heart for so long. Come on. So you got to drop it on the side. But when it's really heated, all you need to do is try and simmer it down and look for ways to go about it. So I just go into my world. I probably put a movie and watch a movie, you know. I take a book or I read a book or something, you know. Or, you know, get in the swimming pool and swim, something like that, just to relax the nerves and everything.
Good man, good man. Okay, I can't let you go without telling you the fact that you are the Glow Ambassador, and that's one of the reasons why you're in Kenya for the Niger Night. You looking forward to that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be fun. I mean, like I said, Kenyans are warm, they're lovely people, and I'm looking forward to meeting with them. Everyone has been telling me that if I come here, the fan base is unparalleled. I'm complaining about all the pictures being taken at the airport. Come see how it's going to be at the event. I'm like, if you guys don't checkmate it, if you don't checkmate how many pictures I take that night, I'm going to collapse right now. I'll just drop down.
Everyone wants to take pictures with you right now, man. I mean, you're going to have to beat them back, man. Are you going to come back? Would you want to do a movie in Kenya?
It's one of the major reasons why I'm here. I'm trying to pioneer, you know, where I believe that we can all unite in Africa to do movies that are befitting enough for international consumption. And then I wasn't looking at just doing it within Nigeria or letting every country in Africa be independent of each other. I'm thinking that we're Africans, we're one. What makes us our culture, way of life and tradition, and that's why it has an appeal to even the white man. The white man don't want to see you, you know, coming to play what they play or what they've lived all their life. They want to see something different. And then we have lots of cultures, you know, norms, tradition to show to the people how we live our lives, you know. We have our different style and approach to our anger, our emotions, you know, our sad moments and all of that. You know, we have our ways, you know, we react to them. So I'm hoping that we can synergize that by, you know, putting like people, getting actors, producers, directors, wherever, from either Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Gambia, wherever, you know, we'll all come together and shoot a great flick, you know, good feature length. Yeah. You know.
And a movie that, whether you're in Kenya or Gambia, people can relate.
Exactly, that's right. That's the whole idea. It's supposed to bring unity in Africa. I'm thinking that entertainment is going to probably like bring unity in Africa. Yeah. Both the music and the movie.
And the same way Hollywood did to America.
That's right.
Can we package this entertainment? Can we sell it to the world?
Of course. But they want to see what you got. And first they just want to see, can you do it? Not by words, not by reading documents and papers. Go try something, let's see it. If it's something that will be what looking at, then they'll be there and they'll give you their support. That's usually how business works anyway.
Yeah. They literally got you off a set coming to Nairobi. What movie, what you working on?
Oh, I was working on a movie. We titled it Confusion Break Bone. It's sort of like Confusion Nouah or Confusion Break Bone, one of those titles. It's deprived from one of Fela's music. You know, it talks about the ills of a society, the problems each family goes through, and troubles here and there. You know, it's a good movie. It's a fantastic good movie. And I'm working with this very, very young boys, young, talented, creative minds on set. And then I was looking at some of the shots we took, and I'm like really, really impressed. So
Should we look out for it soon?
Oh yeah, hopefully, yeah. Hopefully towards mid next year, thereabout, it will be out.
Bottom line, future of Nollywood on the up and up. Is it a lot of hope?
Sure. We're hoping that everything is probably going to come out well. Hopefully, like I said, there's a wind of change blowing in Nigeria, and I know that. But in a couple of years today, hopefully, we'll have very good, strong laws that will protect the rights of producers, actors, that will protect the rights of the marketers, protect copyright laws that would actually not be implemented but also executed. So as to protect the interest of the entertainment industry, because the entertainment industry, in virtually any way you think about it, in any country, is a strong money-making venture. Yeah. So there's no way you can put it aside. Yeah. Correct. So basically, I know that hopefully in a couple of years today, Nollywood is going to blow. Yeah. Yeah, blow big time.
I hear you're quite a singer as well on the side. Are you going to sing with D'banj on stage tomorrow?
I'm going to be dancing behind him, not singing with him. I'm just going to be throwing my fist up. Oh, D'banj!
Ramsey Nouah, congratulations, my brother.
Thank you.
Well done, man. And good luck.
Thank you.
Good grief. You asked for him, you got him. The eye candy man himself. I love that phrase. Ramsey Nouah in town for the Niger night at the Impala Club this weekend. Check him out. Go see him for yourself, folks. Otherwise, you'll just have to keep watching The Bench over and over, because no doubt this man is on his way to the very top. Only 40 years old, more than 200 movies, and he's still on an upward trajectory. He says Nollywood can be even better. With the likes of him, folks, the sky is the limit. What a guest, what a show. What a week it's turned out to be. On The Bench, you simply cannot find guests like Ramsey Nouah anywhere else but right here on The Bench, on the award-winning station K24, where we are, as always, even in times of eye candy. We are all Kenyan and all Nollywood.
All the time.
Thank you, brother. This particular session of Capital Talk was filmed at Fairmont, the Norfolk.